Tesla keeps destroying the competition. Why it's bad for Tesla fans. An article from 2018 wrote that Tesla stock rose nearly 12% after a former short seller cried uncle and claimed that Tesla was killing the competition. On the Entrepreneur IndexTM, the stock saw by far the largest rise. The index ended the day down 0.26% after a rocky day. Citron Research, which is involved in a securities class action lawsuit against Tesla over Mr. Musk's statements about going private earlier this year, released a note this morning claiming that Tesla's Model 3 is causing legitimate disruption of the auto industry. Yesterday, Tesla revealed that it would release profits on Wednesday, a day sooner than planned. If the firm reports a quarterly profit for the first time and meets revenue forecasts, as Musk has predicted, the remaining shorts on the stock may feel the pinch. Tesla's huge day came against a market that swung from another big sell-off in the morning to an encouraging rally later in the day. The 10-year Treasury bond yield fell 8 points in the morning as investors transferred money to safer assets, then gained 5 points in the afternoon when investors returned to the stock market. The major indices were down more than 2% early after poor reports from Dow Index, Components Caterpillar, and 3M Caterpillar cut its full-year guidance, citing growing costs and tariffs as reasons. Fears of a faltering global economy and peak profitability for U.S. firms were stoked by the results. Due to concerns about a slowing Chinese economy, casino operator Wynn Resorts saw the greatest drop on the Entrepreneur IndexTM, today plunging 5.53%. Packer Inc., a truck maker, was also hit hard, falling 5.12%. Citas Corp., minus 2.23%, a business services provider, and Kinder Morgan, a pipeline operator, were among the index's other notable losers, minus 2.29%. Oil prices plummeted 4.4% Thursday, causing shares of oil and gas company Hess Corp to fall 2.4%. On the day, Capital One Financial was down 1.69%. Banking regulators penalized the corporation $100 million for lax anti-money laundering safeguards. After the market closed, it released third-quarter financial results exceeding earnings and revenue projections. In after-market trade, however, the stock was down. Stocks in the technology sector were neutral. Netflix was up 1.1%, Adobe Systems Inc. was up 0.28%, and Alphabet Inc. was up 0.23%. Twitter was down 1.41%, Akamai Technologies was down 1.47%, and Facebook was down 0.25%. NVIDIA Corp., a developer of graphics chips, saw the greatest drop in the tech sector, plummeting 4.39%. Amazon.com, which had been down more than 3% earlier in the day, ended the day down 1.15%. Dr. Horton, a homebuilder, appears to have had enough for the time being. The stock was up 2.3% today, after falling over 10% in the previous 2 days. Other stocks that had been in the doldrums recently saw rises as well. While Tesla did not deliver on its pledge to begin production of the electric semi in 2019 or 2020 or 2021, it did open the order books for 2023 deliveries in April. Meanwhile, Tesla's competitors have not only kept to their development schedules, but more have gotten on board in anticipation of the electric truck revolution. When Tesla ultimately releases its electric semi, it will not be the first to market in a void, as it did in the passenger car market, but rather in a crowded and increasing market of battery electric vehicles of all kinds and sizes. First and foremost, the Freightliner e-Cascadia, which I previously mentioned, has completed its trials and is now available for order, with series production set to begin later this year. Its stats aren't as impressive as Tesla's, more on that later, but Daimler, which owns Freightliner, has confirmed the initial specs in real-world situations. Freightliner has also gotten ahead of Tesla by stating that, starting in 2023, it will develop a U.S. network of Vital Freight Route CCS plug 350 kilowatt commercial usage chargers. Tesla hasn't even specified the sort of plug or charge rate for their Magna Charger truck chargers. Volvo, one of the early movers in the electric vehicle truck business, is already well down the road with a growing range of electric vehicle trucks. I reported in 2018 that they were working on the 16 tons FL Electric for a 2019 release. It now offers 6 different battery electric vehicle truck types, ranging in size from 16 to 37 tons, although in limited quantities. The EM2 from Daimler is also now available for pre-order, with formal sales expected to begin later this year. The Mercedes e-Actros is also presently on the market. Indeed, as the table below shows, the number of electric trucks available or on the way has increased dramatically since I first wrote about them in 2018. Several other big truck manufacturers are said to have started their own electric vehicle conversions since 2018. Bide, Kenworth, and Cummins are among them. Several startups are also attempting to break into the electric vehicle truck industry. Volta, established in Europe, offers a variety of unique delivery trucks. Volta is scheduled to start shipping late this year or early next year. Rivian, too, has just started production on the first of a 100,000-unit order from Amazon for fully electric delivery vehicles, the Rivian EDV. Janus Electric is an electric truck manufacturer based in Australia. Janus has devised a conversion system for existing prime movers that includes an easily swappable battery, as we just covered here at The Driven. When it comes to cost savings, Janus estimates that one of their electric-powered prime movers will cost 33 C per kilometer to operate, compared to 96 C for diesel. Startups and late movers in the electric truck market. Meanwhile, a smaller number of manufacturers and startups, including Toyota and Hyundai, as well as Hyzon and Nikola, have declared plans to work on producing hydrogen fuel cell electric trucks, FCEVs, via the alternative EV route. It's worth mentioning that Hyundai is likely the most advanced in its fuel cell electric vehicle plans, owing to the South Korean government's massive plans for establishing a hydrogen economy. However, hydrogen appears to be losing ground to battery electric vehicle trucks, much like it did in the passenger car industry a few years ago when battery electric vehicle driving ranges rose from 120 kilometers to 400 kilometers to 600 kilometers. Fast charging rates have also risen from 40 kilowatt to 230 kilowatt and beyond. Several large truck manufacturers have already stopped developing hydrogen trucks because they are proving to be unprofitable. To paraphrase Scania's announcement in January 2021 that they would no longer be developing hydrogen fuel cell trucks. However, the use of hydrogen for such applications will be limited in the future because a hydrogen truck requires 3 times as much renewable electricity as a battery electric truck. The creation, distribution, and conversion back to electricity all waste a lot of energy. Repair and maintenance must also be taken into account. Because its systems are more sophisticated, such as an elaborate air and cooling system, the cost of a hydrogen car will be more than that of a battery electric vehicle. While battery electric vehicle trucks currently on the market are capable of replacing all functions and markets covered by diesel trucks in local distribution, waste collection, and last-mile delivery work, as well as near-regional work if there is enough time in the use case to allow for short DC top-ups or longer 22 kilowatt AC top-ups during downtimes. None are truly capable of long-haul intercity or interstate trips in the times required by trucking commuting. This is where some expect the fuel cell electric vehicle to shine, and where Hyzon, Hyundai, and a few others are betting. Even though Tesla has stated, and continues to state, that a full battery electric vehicle truck can go 800 kilometers and recharge in 30 minutes with good load capacity. Thank you so much for watching this video. That concludes our contributions for the day. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a resounding thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more fascinating and useful content.